Today I'm going to be reviewing the shittiest, cheapest broadheads I could find on Amazon. These are 150 grain broadheads. This is how they came in this little case, which is, I guess, kind of nice to have a case. But they're these 150 grain, almost like Jaeger looking broadheads. They got little bleeders on the side, if you can tell. But yeah, these were $20 for 12 of them, so pretty darn cheap. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take them out and we're going to weigh each one of them to see how close they actually are to 150 grains. So let's see. Alrighty, first pack of 3. Let's go ahead and see what we got here. Got the scale set to grains. $151.3. Alright, next broadhead. $151.3. Well, at least they're consistent so far. Third broadhead. $152.1. Alright, we got our first inconsistent broadhead. Second pack of 3. Pull the first one out. This is very dangerous, by the way, to just have all these loose in here. Very dangerous. Ooh, this one's 148.6. That's pretty low. I'm going to set that over to the side. Next one. Try not to cut myself. 152.1. Last one in the second pack of 3. 153. That's the heaviest one yet. Not doing too good so far. 151.7. Okay, that's pretty close to 150. I'll put that with the other 2 that were 151.3. Alright, next one up. 151.7. Okay. So we got 4 kind of consistent broadheads so far, and 4 kind of not so consistent broadheads so far. 151.7. So all 3 in that pack right there were 151.7. So I'm going to group those together over on the side here. Alright, last pack of 3. Let's see how these ones will do. 154.3. Okay, this one takes the lead for the heaviest broadhead yet. Alright, second to last. 151.1. Pretty darn close. I will put that with the other ones that are pretty consistent. 153.8. Okay, another heavy one. Okay, let's see how we're doing here. Alright. So, altogether we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 broadheads that are pretty far off from the 150 mark, and we have 6 broadheads that are pretty close, either within a grain or 2. So, about 50% here. Not terrible. I mean, if you really think about the price, you get 6 broadheads that are actually good, and 6 that are not so good. So next we're going to test and see how sharp they are. Alright, to test this I'm going to take 3 broadheads from the good ones that were consistent in weight and see how they do at cutting paper. Not looking too good. Yeah. I mean, it's not terrible. Not the sharpest broadheads in the world, but Definitely not the most dull that I've seen. Kind of just ripping. Let's try the bleeder blades on the side. Those are pretty dull. I don't know if you guys can tell if this is focusing or not, but straight out of the box, the tip of this one is like broken off. It's completely blunted and lots of edge chatter. This has not been shot before. This is straight out of the box, so that's not too good. Alright, let's see how this one does at cutting paper. Not too bad. Maybe I just got a bad one. Yeah, it's pretty dull. But honestly not terrible. It would cut through deer. It would definitely do some damage, but I mean, if you're going to spend a little bit extra money or spend a little extra time, just go ahead and sharpen them. I think these will sharpen up good. The steel isn't that great a quality, but I do think we can get these pretty sharp. Alright, let's try the paper with one more, see how well it cuts. It's cutting, but it's not cutting great. It's mostly just ripping. Yeah, not too sharp. Alright, I'm going to be doing traditional archery this year. And I've been shooting 150 grain field points, so I've been getting pretty accurate with my recurve here. We're going to be testing out these arrows. Now I'm going to shoot 3 of them, 3 of the best ones that I thought from the bunch. And we'll see how they fly, see how they go into the target. See what happens. You never know. Shitty Amazon broadheads, we'll see. I want to note that these things, they make a lot of noise. They're really rattly. It's like this bleeder blade's really loose. But anyways, let's take a shot and see what happens. Nothing crazy. Let's take another shot. That one went pretty high. Alright, now we're going to shoot the broadheads of this piece of cardboard to see what the entry wound looks like. I don't know if you can tell, but it's a pretty decent sized hole. The bleeder blades seem to work pretty well. I think if you were to shoot this into a deer, I don't think it'd be going too far if you place the shot well. You know, at the end of the day, broadheads are just sharpened pieces of metal. You know, if you make a good shot, it doesn't matter what's going to happen, but I'd say these would probably do some good damage to a deer. Well, overall, I would say these broadheads are cheap. They're not very consistent in weight. They're not very sharp. Pretty shitty. But will they kill a deer? Probably. If you put a little bit of time in to make sure that they're tuned properly and sharpen them up, make a good shot, I think they would definitely kill a deer. But for 20 bucks, you know, you're not taking a big hit, you're not taking a big loss. It'd be different if these were $50 broadheads and they were this bad. You really do get what you pay for when it comes to broadheads, but if you want to get some value, go ahead and try these out. Let me know what you think.